I am using my camera, actually, my actual camera. That's why the quality went. Ooh. But hello and welcome to 2023. Yeah, like I said in my last video, or not the last video, but the package video. I forgot what it's called. Special delivery. In special delivery, I said that I wanted to do a Q&A video and get questions from you guys. Some questions were in the comments, but most of the questions were actually submitted on my Instagram, on my story. So I have those questions with me, and I'm just going to get right into it because there's a lot of questions to get through. And I don't know if I'll get through all of them because I don't want the video to go on forever. But maybe I'll make 2 parts or something like that. But yeah. My favorite thing about living overseas, I would say walking everywhere. I don't have my car, obviously. I don't have any sort of vehicle. I don't have a bicycle, nothing. Um, and I was really excited to be able to walk everywhere when I got here. And town is only like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on like where you're trying to go in town. And I really just like being able to walk everywhere, having to walk everywhere. I feel like it gets me just that little extra bit of like exercise throughout the day, and it makes me feel less guilty. Like, say I go to work and I work for like pull a 12-hour shift, and then I come back. It's like, dang, like I didn't get to work out, but one, I was at work for 12 hours, where I'm standing all the time, and then also like I walked 40 minutes there and 40 minutes back. So yeah, I like walking. Like, cause I listen to music like the whole time, and it's just like, so good. Yeah, the best meal I've prepared while being here. Um, I couldn't tell you. I'm fighting for my life, grocery wise. But I would say that I finally found ground turkey at Aldi. Yes, there's an Aldi, clutch. And I just started going recently. It's only like the second or third time I've been to Aldi. But I found ground turkey, and if you know me, you know I don't um, eat pork, and I don't cook red meat. So like I don't cook beef, but I'll eat it if I go out. But like I don't cook it myself, so I only cook like chicken and turkey. So I've been eating a lot of chicken, but I found ground turkey. So I'm actually planning on making pasta the way I would make it at home. Um, and I haven't had that since I was home. So I'm really, really, really excited to cook that meal. And yeah, that'll probably be the best thing I made because it will just melt in my mouth and taste like home. Um, how was adjusting to the time difference? So me and Julia, the partner, I was gonna say main character, but not the main character. My friend from the last video, the see you soon Julia video. When we got here, we met like at the airport on our way to at the bus station at the airport on our way to Reading. And that first night we ran around town doing goodness gracious what. And at the end of the night we like each got a bottle of wine and ramen noodles, and we drank that and slept. So I didn't actually have a hard time adjusting to the time difference, because I drank a bottle of wine, and I will now always be doing that. I also took an overnight flight, so when I got here, like a red eye, like so when I got here in the midday morning ish. So when so then I like was running around trying to buy like bed sheets and like find a burrito, like you know, like just random. Like I had so many things to do before I could like really sit down that night. So that was also really helpful in me making sure that I didn't come here and just like fall over and pass out. My favorite European food that I've tried that isn't available in the U.S. Um, Nothing. I had fish and chips once, but I didn't really like it that much. I thought it was just really bland, and then I don't really go out to eat. Um, Broke. So yeah, I just buy what's familiar for the most part right now. Um, I guess I would say What's Its. I had like a crippling What's It addiction for like 3 weeks. Um, and yeah, but they're basically just cheese puffs. Like they're just Cheetos. So I wouldn't say it's something that you can't get in the US. I mean, you can't get that exact thing, but you can get a variation of it. So I haven't had something that's like so different that you can't get a variation of it or something like it, you know? But yeah. Any good tattoo parlors? Have I found any? No. I walked into a shop the other day, but I ended up not getting anything or like wanting to make an appointment because I just went through the workbooks and I didn't really like anything. But that's just like nothing really fit my style. Um, yeah. But I know there's good shop. Like I know there's good shops, and there are some in London that I've seen, but it's just like out of the way for me. Um, and then also I'm broke, so I need to stop myself. So it's kind of good. But there's another shop that had like Flash for Halloween that I really wanted to go to, but I just didn't have the time, quite frankly. Um, and that forced me to make the financially sound decision of not getting a tattoo. Oh, okay. That's crazy. What happened was that my light died, and then I got up to turn it back on, and then my camera died, and then the light died again, and I was like, oh wow, like this is crazy. Let me just plug everything in and go to sleep. So I took a little nap, had dinner, watched a little TV, blah blah blah. Wasn't doing anything that I should have been doing, and here we are. So yeah, back to the questions. Are the seasons the same as in the US? I haven't been here to experience them all yet, but I also feel like it's a pretty terrible time to try and compare because of the like global warming nature of things right now. It's way too warm for January in general. So yeah, I don't really know. Might have to wait a little bit to answer that one better. Have I been interested in any TV shows lately? Well, I was watching Inuyasha, but I can't watch it anymore because I watched all that's available on Netflix, and then it's not on Crunchyroll, I think. Um, Still a little confused about that one, but then it's also not. I don't have access to Hulu. Like I can't watch Hulu in the UK, so I can't. It says it's on Hulu, but I can't watch it because I can't log in because it doesn't let me. And it says using a VPN won't work, but I haven't tried it, so I don't know. But I just started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine because my coworkers were like, you should watch it. And I was like, okay. I don't have anything to watch right now, so I'm going to watch it. How was working on New Year's? Working on New Year's was so fun. It's my favorite holiday, so I was kind of sad that I had to work it and then I couldn't like go and do something like I normally would do. But I actually had a really good time and it was hilarious. Um, do I enjoy my classes despite the hard work? Yes. I think starting anything is hard. Starting the work is always hard, but like when I actually like in the trenches of the work, I really do enjoy what I'm learning, how I'm learning it. And I feel like I'm learning when I talk about it, when I talk to my friends about it, and that's like why I want to do a series about it. Oh, don't really need to get into that right now, but like the work that I'm doing, I do really enjoy it. It is definitely very difficult. Some of the most trying academic work I have ever done. Um, but I definitely grow every day from it, and that's why I came here in the first place. Um, how am I doing mentally with school and work, and am I managing okay? It is a pattern. So I'm doing something every day, which is good for me. I don't do well with free time. So where some people might benefit from like being in school full time and only focusing on being in school. If I were to exclusively focus on being in school, I would collapse. I would fall apart. I wouldn't be able to handle that. So having the clubs, um, being on the football team, being in some of the other clubs, just in the group chats. I haven't even made it out to too many events yet. Having a job, working the weekends, it gives me diligence in my schedule that if I just had free time, I wouldn't have. And I compared it to when like being a college athlete. When I quit the team my sophomore year to transfer in the spring, those were the worst grades I got in university all around. Like, and then in high school when I hurt my knee, those were the worst grades I had all around. So anytime I'm not like participating or partaking in like other activities simultaneously with school, my schooling actually like dips. Like my grades will dip. So That's just me personally. I need a million things in order to get a million things done. A million things to do to get a million things done. And yeah, work definitely helps. It just gets me out of the house, gets me out of my room, all that kind of stuff. And gets me money, because, you know, broke. Um, what's next after graduation? Girl. Oh, what? What's next? What's now? What is my dissertation going to be about? Because I still don't have a topic. So, you know, let's cross that road when we get there. Hopefully a little break, maybe. I, I just, no. I have no idea. And I'm keeping every option open, but hopefully I stay here and I work here and I live here for a little bit. Oh, my questions, where did they go? Okay. Um, if I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live? Honestly, I've never thought about this before. I don't know. I after after moving to England, I'm like, would it be fun to live somewhere else? Yes, but also like the adjustment, like it's more than just living somewhere. I feel like living somewhere is more than just like having a house and sleeping there and you know, like there's so many factors that go into that. That's such a loaded question, you know, and I don't have an answer for you. Sorry. This question I don't understand, and I was gonna ask you about it, my friend, but I didn't because I forgot. But it says if you were gonna be reincarnated, what three powers would you like? Anything that you can think about. Like reincarnated as like as a person, but a person with powers. I don't know why. I feel like this isn't a confusing question, but it's confusing to me in particular. So maybe we'll run this one back. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused by this question, but I also think it's just me. So that's probably why I didn't ask about it because I was embarrassed. Embarrassed. Um, bring back Mental Health Monday. If I brought back Mental Health Monday, it would be a YouTube segment. It would not be on my Instagram. Um, but I really think I will because I asked on my Snapchat story and I got some positive like feedback about it, saying that like, oh, I would watch it, and like, oh my god, you totally should. Yeah, so oh, I don't even know what I would talk about. It'd be so random. I was thinking about doing like mental health like every other Monday. You feel me? Or mental health once a month, because you know it's a lot. There's a lot of things going on for me personally. Um, yeah, just for the sake of time, probably do like one once a month. One entry or something like that, and then maybe a vlog once a month, something like that. I've been trying to think about how I'm gonna organize my year and like push myself through the term and everything. So that's something I'm considering. Um, my favorite place in Reading. Don't tell them, but I think it's my job. I really do. I love my job. It's such a good like reprieve from my daily life, my academic life. And it really just like helps me shut my brain down and I'm not on my phone because I'm working. And I like working in service, so I've done it for so long. I've been working in service since I was in high school. And the only reason I stopped for a bit was because I lost my job due to COVID. And then I became a high school teacher. But yeah, I really like working in service. And it's been really fun, like learning how to make drinks and everything. I work at a cocktail bar as bartender, so it's just a good time. And then my favorite and least favorite thing about the UK. My least favorite thing is definitely the expensive nature of public transportation. And not necessarily the buses because I get that. They're kind of similar to like the state's bus prices, I feel like. But the train is so expensive. I feel like I'm taking the MARTA everywhere. Or not the MARTA. That's the Atlanta bus system. The oh my gosh, what's it called? The MARC train. I feel like I'm taking the MARC train everywhere. I've never even taken the MARC train, but I know it's expensive. And I don't think it's not as expensive as the MARC train, but it's not it's not the metro. You feel me? It's just not cheap. So I would go to London more if it was cheaper, but I'm cheap. So I'm not gonna go that often. Um okay. What's on my mind right now? When I read this earlier, what was on my mind was anyway, so lost that thought completely. So what's on my mind right now? How I lost the thought. Also, I'm about to go to Casper's. It's like this dessert place, and I'm really like mulling over the menu in my mind because it's so good. There's like a million options, but I'm trying to think about what I want because I ate dinner, so I deserve a sweet treat. You feel me? I do. It's like a reward. There's something else on here. I'm missing something. Oh, my favorite thing about the UK. I'm gonna go back to the walking thing. Like I just love being able to walk everywhere and do everything. This is the closest I've been. Because even when I was living in a city, sorry, I didn't finish the end of my sentence, but it's the closest I've been living in a city. Because even when I was living in Cleveland, I couldn't walk to the grocery store, but here I can walk to the grocery store. And in Atlanta, technically I could walk to the grocery store, but I didn't walk to the grocery store ever, maybe once. So yeah, I don't know. I just really like where I'm at right now. I just really like Reading. It's just so cute and quaint and sweet. Uh oh, my friend Jalissa. I'm gonna do what's in my bag, but I'm actually gonna make that like a vlog. But I have like 10 different bags that I use, so I'm just gonna. I was like, I can't really do that in this video, so I'm gonna make an entire video about what like called what's in my bag, and then I'm gonna go through my bags that I have, and then be like, oh, this is what's in my bag. And the last question would be from Tori. This isn't directly from. Probably wasn't supposed to say her name. I mean, it doesn't matter. But in the unboxing video for the package, I had like a million feminine hygiene products, and she was like, "Do they not have feminine hygiene products there?" The quantities of product are smaller than the quantities of product in the States, so you just have to like keep buying and buying and buying and buying, which is insane. And I'm not trying to do that. So having my mom send me those was really clutch. And then the first time I bought tampons here, there was no applicator. So let me show you what that looks like. So this is the tampon, right? No applicator. The string is like in here. You gotta pull it out, and then you gotta, you feel me? That's crazy. I needed an applicator. I found tampons here like with applicators and everything, but this was insane. I'm telling you, I opened the box and I was like, what am I supposed to do with that? So, yeah. That is all the questions. I know this video is a little bit longer. Sorry. But yeah, thank you for everyone thank you to everyone who submitted questions. I really enjoyed thinking about those questions, helped me put a couple things in perspective, gave me new video ideas, everything. So I really appreciate that, and I hope everybody has a wonderful new year. Yeah, set your intentions, like, comment, subscribe.